Hey guys, this is Frozen Wish Tews here, and welcome back to another video. And today, I'm going to be talking about more of my most anticipated stuff in the media of 2025. Since I did the movies, now I'm gonna get to the shows. Now, 2025 looks like it's going to be one of those years where the TV shows will overshadow the movies, just like with 2022 and 2024. Oh, and 2022. You want to know why? Because with the lineup of new TV shows, such as the returning shows and the new shows as well, 2025 looks like it could be one of, if not the greatest year for TV shows ever. Watch out 2022. Looks like you're having some major competition right now. I am so excited to see what they bring in for the TV shows this year because, especially because some of my favorite shows of all time are returning for a new season, and we're getting some awesome and exciting new TV shows as well. So yeah, for this video though, as much as I want to tackle more shows, I've decided that I will only jot this down to a top five. So yeah, so without further ado, if you want to know my top five most anticipated TV shows of 2025, then just keep watching. First, let's start off with five honorable mentions. And my honorable mentions are Peacemaker Season 2, Andor Season 2, It, Welcome to Derry, Blade Runner 2099, and last but not least, Spider-Man Noir. At number 5, Marvel Zombies. Yeah. Now, What If Zombies is my favorite What If episode. Well, it's either that or that Western episode from season 3 with Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop teaming up. But yeah, I do love the idea of that What If Zombies episode getting its own spin-off show set in this alternate universe, so where the world was raided by zombies and the Avengers had to fight the zombies. That is such a cool premise. Yeah, I love the What If version of it. And I get that the What If season 3 was terribly received as it got massive fan backlash, especially from angry Marvel fans who hate Marvel today. Some people even go as far as to say season 3 is like the worst Marvel show in general. Now, I will agree that that Howard the Duck episode, that episode with Howard the Duck and Darcy Lewis having a romance, that episode sucked. And the worst What If episode since the Thor one, the Thor crashing the party one. Yeah, that episode sucked. I still think the Thor episode in season 1 is the worst, but boy, that Howard the Duck episode, yeah, it's just as bad. But I actually would say What If season 3 is my favorite season just because of Kate Bishop episode alone. But yeah, but Kate Bishop is literally gonna be in this show right here in What If season in Marvel Zombies. Yeah, and the team roster that they brought in is gonna be it is the main reason why I'm hyped for this. I don't remember every single Marvel character who's gonna be in this, but from what I can remember, yeah, Kate Bishop and Yelena are going to be together again. That yeah, Kate Bishop and Yelena, yeah, their chemistry in Hawkeye is actually one of my favorite things about that show. And Hawkeye is still the unbeatable Marvel show, by the way. Nothing can top that. And and you also got Shang-Chi, Katie, Red Guardian. I don't remember all, but I did. I am using that image above that you can see. You can see everyone who's involved in the team. But yeah, and this is gonna be TVMA. It's going to be horror. I'm so glad Marvel is finally leading into R-rated territory. Thanks a lot to Deadpool, Wolverine, and I'm glad that Marvel is going a lot more mature now. I'll talk about that. I'll talk more about that in my number 4 slot. Speaking of which, At number four, Daredevil Born Again. Yep, just like Marvel Zombies, another TVMA MCU series. Yeah. So going back to that topic, yeah, I love how Marvel is going for R rated now. First we got Deadpool Wolverine with its R rating, then Blade, which I don't know if that's gonna come out, but still, and then now we're getting TVMA TV shows like Marvel Zombies, and now this. I don't know how the fuck people thought that Marvel would be dumb enough to tone this down to a TV 14 rating. Yeah, but I knew that Marvel was not going to be dumb enough to do that. I'm sick of people saying that Disney is for kids and Marvel is for kids. Like, this proves that Marvel is for adults. It's not just for kids, y'all. You need to stop. Yeah, Daredevil Born Again is the follow up to the greatest Netflix show of all time, Daredevil. Well, either that or Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is kind of more personal to me, but we'll see. Yeah, I am so hyped for Daredevil Born Again. Only 2 months to go now. It's coming out in March 2025. And yeah, I can see why someone even go as far as calling Daredevil the greatest like Netflix show in general. And yeah, the fact that we're now having the Defenders in the MCU, it's gonna make them even more exciting. And I even think that Daredevil Born Again could be even better than the Netflix show. I am not joking. It and I have seen the leaked trailer that they that showed in Comic Con, and it looks it looks just as amazing as the show. They really kept the brutality of the Netflix series, and the premise looks so good. The Daredevil and Kingpin teaming up to take down a new villain. I forgot the new villain's name, but yeah, he's gonna be he like wears I know he wears a gray mask and looks like a beanie, something like that. And yeah, I cannot wait to see that. I can't wait to see Foggy again. And all the stuff. Now I remember hearing a rumor that Jenna Ortega was going to be in this as White Tiger. That would have made the show even better. For me. But I mean, I'm fine without her in it because it's still gonna be a Daredevil show. It's gonna kick a lot of ass. Oh, and 18 episodes as well. Oh yeah, that's gonna mean that there's gonna be a lot more story to this, and they're not gonna rush this. So thank God for that. So yeah, people who claimed that Disney is going to ruin Daredevil, you are now eating your words because this will not ruin Daredevil. Sure, yes, Daredevil in She-Hulk was mediocre, but yeah, but still, that doesn't change the fact that Disney will get Daredevil, right? So yeah. At number three, Wednesday season 2. Daredevil Born Again was actually my most anticipated new show of 2025. But now we're getting into these top three shows are returning shows. And not just returning shows, but they are some of my all-time favorite shows getting a new season. So yeah, kicking things off with Wednesday season 2. Yeah, the first season of Wednesday, now I will say that I don't think, on reflection, I would put it a little bit lower in my top 10 list. I said that in my Wednesday review that it's my fourth favorite show, but now it's like slightly lower, like slightly lower than my top 10, but it's still in my top 10 shows of all time regardless. I love the first season of Wednesday. It is still Tim Burton's best work that he's ever done. No, nothing else that Tim Burton has worked on comes close to Wednesday. So it's only a matter of time before we get season 2 of Wednesday. And sure, yes, I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't even remember who's the new cast in this. I know that they added some new actors. Oh yeah, Steve Buscemi, but I don't remember. But I mean, I'm sure I like the new characters, but it doesn't quite matter to me when the most that matters here is Jenna Ortega and Emma Myers as Jenna Ortega and Emma Myers, and boy, yeah, I am excited to see Wednesday at Enid again. I'm excited to see more adventures with Wednesday, what the new mystery is going to be about, and just so many others. I don't know much about this, but I already know it's going to be peak because Wednesday is just a peak show. So yeah, not much else to say. But yeah, Wednesday season 2. Maybe it could top the first season. I would love it too. At number 2, The Last of Us season 2. Yeah, but at the time when I'm recording this, this season got a brand new teaser with a revealed release date of April 2025. Yeah, the moment I saw the teaser, I immediately grabbed my phone and started recording this video. I went ahead with it. Yeah, and yes, guys, there is no script. I confess it, but I just really want to get this out of the way. And don't worry, guys, I will eventually write a script later this year. And as I will try to fix some of the mistakes of my videos, but it'll take me some time. But later this year, I'll make my content better. But yeah, going back to Last of Us Season 2, yeah. The Last of Us is the greatest video game adaptation of all time. I know I said that a few times that Arcane is my favorite, but actually don't screw it. Last of Us is the greatest video game adaptation. Yes, I still love Sonic. I still think Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is the best video game movie, but we're talking about all adaptations and all across the media. Last of Us takes the cake. As Last of Us is my favorite video game franchise. Last of Us Part 2 is my favorite game of all time, tied with King of Bridge of Spirits. Yeah, I will defend The Last of Us Part 2 to the day I die. I will never understand the hate for this. So it's only a matter of time before we get the adaptation we all deserve. This is going to be the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 of 2025. This is going to be my Sonic 3. And like, the way that the Sonic fans hype up Sonic 3, it's the same way as how I hype up Last of Us Season 2. Like, we're finally getting, Abby and Dinah in this one. Yeah. Abby and Dinah are going to be my two favorite characters in the show. I'm calling right now. Especially Abby. I mean, Caitlin Dever as Abby. Oh, man. I mean, I didn't think that she would play Abby, but I should have saw it coming because Caitlin Dever is the Abby I never knew I needed. I thought that Florence Pugh was going to be Abby, but no, Caitlin Diaz. She is Abby. She is the best choice for Abby. I should have saw that coming. And boy, does she look gorgeous. In fact, Abby is already one of my crushes of 2025. No doubt about that. And Isabella Merced as Dinah, peak casting right there. Like, Isabella Merced has been going big lately. But Dinah is going to be her best role yet. I guarantee you on that. Bella Ramsey's Ellie looks. You can already tell that she's gonna give a better performance than in the first season. She looks like she's gonna kick so much ass in this season, and this is gonna be Ellie's story now. This is gonna be all about Ellie, and that's actually why the game version of this got backlash because of how they kill off its main male character Joel just so it can push women agenda, but that's not why they kill up Joel. I think it was a bold decision to kill him off, and yeah, Ellie deserves to be the front and center. Yeah, the visual effects looks absolutely gorgeous, and the zombie and zombie attacks they look even more intense than they were in the first one. I know people criticize the first season for focusing more on the drama than the zombie attacks. I don't think that it was a bad decision, but I think it's better off with more zombie attacks, and that's what Last of Us Season 2 is going for. Yeah. Now, I know that nobody knows my serialized, but I personally have placed. I prefer Wednesday over Last of Us when it comes to the season ones of their respective shows, but the reason why I put Last of Us Season 2 over Wednesday Season 2 on this list is because I think Last of Us season two can elevate my feelings of the show. It could actually end up much higher on my list and even over Wednesday. I guarantee you. I think it just needed to get to season two for me to confirm Last of Us is going to be a top five shows of all time for me. And yeah, April 2025 could not come any sooner. And with this and Sinners, April 2025 is going to be one of the best April years for movies, for media ever. And it would have been number one. As yeah, The Last of Us season one is my favorite show of 2023. If it wasn't for the new seasons of my favorite shows of all time. And my number one most anticipated TV shows of 2025 is, yep, you guessed it, a tie between Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3 and Stranger Things Season 5. Or you were probably expecting me to put Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3 at number 1 and Stranger Things Season 5 at number 2. Well, that's gonna be unfair, honestly, because I've decided to have them both as tied because yeah, both Cobra Kai and Stranger Things are my favorite shows of all time. Right? Cobra Kai is my number one and Stranger Things is my number two. Yeah, both of these shows are just the peak of all television, and I already know they will live up to the hype. Now I want to start off with Cobra Kai season 6 part 3, the very final season of all of Cobra Kai, the final 5 episodes. Yeah. Now, everyone knows that Cobra Kai season 6 parts 1 and 2 are the best things to come out in the media of 2024, especially part 2 being the event of the year. That the way that part 2 ended was such maybe the biggest cliffhanger ever put to the media with the death of Kwon, which was the one of the most shocking moments in all of Cobra Kai. It's that season 2 school final over again. And so I predict that season 6 part 3 will be more focused on the drama now after that incident. I have seen the leaks of this one. I did make a post predicting what's gonna happen in part 3. I know I'm wrong on that because apparently from what I heard, they're going to be continuing the on with the tournament but the twist is that they're going to bring the All Valley the Sekai Taikai to the All Valley tournament arena. So yeah, it may feel like the All Valley tournament, but keep in mind, guys, it's gonna be intense. Like, if you guys remember how intense the All Valley tournament was in season 4, you can just imagine how high the stakes are going to be with this with using the All Valley arena for the Sekai Taikai. It's going to be huge, and maybe the Sekai Taikai fights could be even more epic than part 2. I also heard that apparently Daniel is going to be blamed for Kwon's death, which I can see why. I'm excited to see how it's going to go. I also predict that Axel and Zara will be a couple. Well, I actually do think Axel and Zara are perfect for each other. Yeah, and apparently this is going to acknowledge that this show is called Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do. Yeah, because I know season 1 did start with being about Cobra Kai, but then later seasons it eventually became about Miyagi-Do. But from what I heard in part 3, they're actually going to bring back Johnny's version of Cobra Kai. Yeah, Johnny is going to redeem Cobra Kai by just re-owning Cobra Kai. He's going to after Miyagi-Do gets eliminated from the tournament, Johnny will bring in his own Cobra Kai, recruit some students. I know Devon Kenny and those who were formerly in Cobra Kai from the earlier seasons. Yeah, he's gonna bring it back, and they're going to finish off the tournament and win. Oh, but there's a twist. Apparently the grand final match will be Johnny versus Sensei Wolf. Yep, a battle. Sensei's getting to fight in the ring. Yeah. Cobra Kai's Johnny Lawrence of Cobra Kai versus Sensei Wolf of Iron Dragons, and Kreese is going to be redeeming himself, and he's going to be in. He's going to represent Johnny's Cobra Kai like as a good guy now, while Sensei Terry Silver will represent Sensei Wolf for Iron Dragons, and I can already tell it's going to be an emotional fight because this is going to be the fight. From what I heard, it's going to be the fight that um the fight that culminates everything Johnny has gone through, and he's gonna finally be winning the All Valley tournament, something he's been dreaming of since the original Karate Kid, and that's gonna be a perfect way to end Johnny's arc, to have Johnny's arc come full circle right here, and I cannot wait to see where this all ends. Yeah. I predict that Daniel will retire from Cobra Kai. Daniel will retire from karate for good. We're gonna see the teens and we're gonna see our favorite teen characters in college, and Johnny is going to reopen Cobra Kai for business. And yes, it's gonna be like an incredible finale, and I think I'm going to cry hard on this. And speaking of season finale, we're also going to be getting the Stranger Things season 5, Stranger Things finale as well. Yeah, damn, my two favorite shows ending in 2025. Man, it's going to be a depressing and emotional year for damn sure. Now, I will say that I don't have much to say about Cobra Kai, about Stranger Things season 5, than Cobra Kai season 6 part 3. But I don't know what to predict in mind. The only prediction I have for Stranger Things season 5 is that Max Mayfield is going to be alive. Yeah, that's the best I can say. And in the beginning of season 5 is going to focus more on the first episode is going to focus on Max trying to make up from her coma, similar to how Miguel did it in season 6 season Cobra Kai season 3 episode 1. Yeah, that's gonna be the first episode. But I also heard that it's going to focus on Will Byers. He's gonna be the main character this time around, and the characters will die. I'm curious to see who did it. I know Maya Hawke said that she would like the Robin to die. Yeah, she gave that pitch the idea, so I can see that happening. Yeah. Now, even if I don't have as much to say about Stranger Things season 5 as Cobra Kai season 6 part 3, honestly, I would give the slight edge to Stranger Things season 5 if I were to choose one. If choose one among the two. If you're wondering why, it's because, well, Cobra Kai, we've already had season 6, we've had season parts 1 and 2. Like, and it's only like we only needed to wait for like a month now. Yes, only a month away before Cobra Kai season 6 part 3. Like, oh my goodness, I'm probably going to rewatch Cobra Kai season 6 this week. But with Cobra Kai, but with Stranger Things season 5, we had to wait 3 damn years for it. Yeah, 3 years for it. And I think the longer I'm waiting for the longer I'm waiting for Stranger Things season 5, the more the more hype I feel for it than Cobra Kai season 6 part 3. Oh, and Max Mayfield is still my TV crush, thinking about it. So yeah, I personally think that Max Mayfield will be my crush of 2025 for damn sure. And yes, we'll see which one can be better. Oh, and also one thing I forgot to mention about Cobra Kai season 6 part 3. Now, I'm not sure if it's actually going to top season 2, because season 2 is raised the stakes so high. It set the bar for part 2 is so high that honestly, I'm kind of questioning if part 3 can top it, but I won't be surprised if part 3 tops part 2. But yeah, I have never been more proud to have both Cobra Kai season 6 part 3 and Stranger Things season 5 as my number 1 most anticipated TV shows of 2025. So also for my top 5 list, what are your most anticipated shows of 2025? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my Frozen Awards. Yep, guys, I am officially kicking off my Frozen Awards 2025 with the TV show category. Yep, I'm going to be doing TV shows first before movies, just like with my Frozen Awards 2023. Bye, guys.